Welcome. I am so glad that you are here. So, this is going to be my little end of day vlog for the content creation decoded, simplified for your success e course that I am creating. And I wanted to take you along this path with me. I think that we all want to be a part of the content landscape, the content creator economy that's out there. Um, let's see here. I want to. Ooh. Give me one moment. Let's see here if it will let me do that. Maybe it won't. Sometimes it does. And let's see here. It's okay. I'll let it go as it is. I'll let it go. Um, I've been seeing on my IG a lot of the girlies, the baddies, the faceless baddies talking about their product. And I love that. I love that for them. I love that for us. I love that for me because that is what brought me here. Over the last year and a half, I've been on a transformational journey, if you would. And I got wind and note of content creation and how it's done. And I want to participate in it. Pardon me, I want to participate in it as well from my own standpoint. And it was actually poured into me to do it so long ago. I just didn't know how to do it until I had to do it. And I began to really see that it could be done. Now, on this phase of the journey, I want to put together my own course. One of the reasons is I love the opportunity of MMR and PLR material out there. And I am of an age, stage, and a phase where I am okay with pumping the brakes and slowing things down. Okay. And I think that there are many out there like me that feel the same, that want to be a part of that want to participate in it, but it's so much noise out there. Well, that's why I'm here. And this is ground zero for me. So if you are a subscriber or a new watcher, I appreciate you. I do. Thanks for watching. Keep on liking because I appreciate you. And if you are here, I want to help you simplify the journey so you can also get in on the content creator economy. Now, look, I've been training for over 2 decades, two fantabulous, maybe more. Okay. And one thing that I learned is facilitation. The other thing that I learned is workflows. And I love a good workflow. And I believe that people do too, because that's typically how we learn at first. And we got to break away all the noise, and get to the understanding of the workflow. So when you come upon courses on your IG and you're like, oh, I love that. Before you put your dollars into it, because you want to holla, take a step back and see what it is really offering you and if it really meets your needs. And if it starts off with mindset, definitely pause for the cause. One of my lessons is going to be about demystifying, debunking what mindset is, but also utilizing mindset for a portion of my course. Now, what you're looking at on my screen is one of my very long preambles that I do to ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to use certain applications that are on the market. If you are new to the content creation world or you have your own that you use, that's fine. That is on you, boo. I use what works for me. And part of finding your way is learning the products that are out there that work for you and understanding how they can work for you and stop saying, oh, no, 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 no. Because I come across a lot of older aunties and uncles and moms, right? And even though I'm of age, stage, and a phase where I am almost 50, right? I'm 48 now. I come across a lot of older people who be like, "Oh, that's the devil's work." When it comes to AI or understanding social media. And they have a wealth of knowledge that they should share. So I let them go on and I'll be like, okay, well, what I got, my cup of tea might not be for you, but for the ones that want to be a part of it, this is your tea. And my tea is not for everybody. My cup does not runneth over for everybody. It is for a select few, and that is you. That is you. You are a part of the clique, all right? You are the in crowd, okay? All right? You are on the content clique with me. So come on, because our virtual world now we're in a global world. We're not on our blocks anymore. We're not in our direct neighborhoods, our cities, our states. We are in a global economy and we need to be a part of that and to understand that a part of the global economy has now moved to the virtual landscape. And if you do not have a part in it or do not understand how these things work, you will get left behind. If you have a company, if you have a small business and you are not participating in social media, you will get left behind. If you have a company and you have employees that participate in social media and you are not tapping into them, you will also get left behind. And by tapping into them, I mean by the good way, not the bad way, watching their content to see how you can fire their asses. No, watch their content to see how you can use them on your team further. Yeah, to help your bottom line. It's just juice. But we are all adults here. um, as I was saying, what you're seeing on my screen is a terribly long preamble that I typically do to ChatGPT when I get a wild hair up my butt. And I am the starter of so many things and will take it to the point where if it doesn't produce me an income, I'm going to let it go. And that's the Capricorn in me because I'm very analytical and I like to think about things relationally, if you will, with causality. So that's why I do long preambles to ChatGPT, but I have a very good standing and I've trained my ChatGPT. I prompt it often. I play with different tones and different words. And me and my ChatGPT have a very good relationship. And this is coming from somebody who totally believes that Skynet will one day take over. And we will be having to choose between the red pill and the blue pill and ET. Okay, so that's just me personally, but hey, that's how I rock and roll. And if that's cool with you, that's cool with me. I love that for us. Perks and quirks, if you will. But the more you use your chat GPT, the better it gets to know you. The nicer you are to your chat GPT, the nicer it will be to you. My chat GPT helped me increase my personal salary that I clock in and out for by a lot. Yes. But that's a story for a different day. This story is how we're going to decode content creation. And you hear a lot of people say, oh, you can use ChatGPT. Oh, yes, you can. You just got to start using it on your computer or your device or any AI that you like. But ChatGPT is one of the nice ones. But yes, be careful. It is open source. Use your noggin. Okay. And by open source, I mean your information can be accessed by other people. You're helping a program become self aware, just so you understand this. But look, ain't nothing private, okay? If you thought privacy was a thing, you thought wrong. You only achieve privacy when you're okay. And even then, you don't even have privacy because they're going to go into your estate. So, anywho, when you are using ChatGPT to help you create your content, just talk to it. I'm asking it, hey, I got this crazy idea. I want to put together this course. I basically need an outline. So that's where we started, the outline, right? And I talk to my ChatGPT on my phone. It just makes it a lot easier. And I copy and paste to my Google Docs. I was adamantly against Google Docs until it was hard for me to get to my notes everywhere. Oh, I like that. That's my jam. But you should have a jam too. A centralized location where you can put your thoughts and get to them. I happen to use Google Docs because I can access it on all of my devices when I need it. So back to the content at hand, right? This is what I'm asking it. I need an e-course. Oh, and we even got a title, but it came up with decoding digital creation, mastering workflows without the noise. That's kind of like where we started, okay? And I'm like, okay, great. Now we are creating credibility. One way we're going to do that is this, because this is going to be one of those random but not random posts that I'm uploading to one of my platforms to lead to the credibility. And somewhere down the line, somebody's going to be like, ooh, or we're going to learn how we will eventually attach this particular video to another video somewhere in the future that we will be creating. Okay, because we're not where we need to be yet, but we are getting there. And there are 178 hours in your week. ChatGPT can help you create your schedule. If you're doing nothing, if you're just sitting on the couch, got your phone in your hand and you're scrolling and you're not trying to make money, this ain't for you. This is not for you. This is for those who want to skill shift. They want to use their current skills, they want to increase their skills, and they want to shift and figure out a way to increase their own personal economy. That's what this is for. Totally unedited. I'm not going to edit. And I love that for me. And I love that for you. Perks and quirks. But anywho, back to the content at hand. So it's given me all of my modules. So part of your content creation is to not overthink it. Give it a kiss. Mwah. Keep it sweet and simple. KISS. Keep it sweet, simple. Okay? Because that's why we use ChatGPT. We only have 178 hours in our day. And today I clocked in. I am blessed to be able to work from home, work remote, and I love that for me and I love that for you because it's given me the opportunity to produce this for you and us. And you too can work from home. And this is a skill that you can use on your resume because everything you do should be able. This is the Capricorn in me. I love getting to the bag. Everything you do should lead to the bag. But this information here, take from it what you will. Always use an ear of discernment in all that you ingest into yourself. So I'm asking it to give me my outline, and that's what ChatGPT has done for me, okay, in this situation. And it's given me several, and I'm telling you, hey, this is some back pocket knowledge. That's what trainers love to say. This is some back pocket knowledge. This little vlog that's totally unedited that I'm posting, long format, will be attached to this marketing for this e-course. Yes, that's part of the back pocket knowledge. Okay. And it's going to be up there. So our platforms allow us to cut it so we don't have to worry more. And guess what? Until you find what it is that you are going to offer, just start posting. Because if you participate in scrolling and you're just doing it without the intent to perhaps make some extra dollars to holla, then that's fine. This isn't for you. Anyways, let us get back to the content at hand. All right. So the chat GPT gave me some modules. It's given me a few. Okie dokie. Yes, several. Now flag on field. I like to use free. I like to use free. I believe in guerrilla marketing. I am from an age, stage, and phase where I read books about guerrilla marketing, okay? 1990s type of stuff. And a part of that is utilizing every resource that you can to disrupt, and doing so, making it inexpensive. And on my link tree, I have put one of my free Canva templates to help you goal set. And I talk about goal setting in my little shorts and reels and such. So, great reason for you to keep on watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. And moving right along onto this, it's also giving me, hey, use my 52-week challenge, right? Look at that. So, I'm doing my little 52-week challenge as a part of a prototype because I like cards and such, but it will also be utilized as a way for me to market other, a way for me to drive my posts, a way for me to utilize my applications to create faceless reels so I don't always have to get on there and be like, hey, this is my stuff. No, I'll be able to post those faceless reels when I do these because I like these for fun, right? And post links and be like, hey, guess what? I got digital product for you. And I actually do have digital product that were MMR, PLR, right? On my link tree, but those don't really hit like things that are created by you yourself. They don't hit as hard. Yeah, you can make money from them because they're really easy to mock up. And let's just open up a tab. Like if you don't, this is my chat GPT. If you don't know what that is, let's find it out. Just let's do it. What is MMR? Master, oh, what, not MMR, MRR. Apologies. MRR. Master resale rights, right? Master resale rights, master resale right, digital products, real time. All right. The rights you acquire when you purchase a digital product or course, allowing you to resell it to others. And you'll see a lot of them, but you don't always know what you're going to get. So you kind of click on it and you see they're talking about mindset and affiliates and what else do they talk about? Templates from Canva, all of that good stuff, right? Yeah. It- yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you how in this course, we're going to put together a free website, okay, on Canva, links that will go to your stand store, okay, that you can put on something like a link tree, yeah, and then use a faceless reel. This is the sauce, the back pocket knowledge, and post. That's the workflow that the girlies are using. That is what they are using. And the more you post, right, what it will do is you will learn how to refine your posts. You will use your life, your emotion. You will gain your followers. Your algorithm will hit and change, and you'll get monetized on your platforms. You're probably already able to be monetized and don't even know it, and not even using it. That's the backside of all your applications that you're scrolling on, knowing, not even knowing that you could be getting a little bit of extra coins. And who doesn't like some extra coins? I guess I'm the only person, but you hear that, right? You take this and mock it up, make it your own. Master resale rights. That's what they're talking. So I encourage you to do a Google on that. And the same when you hear PLR, private label rights as well, for people who want to have you purchase their digital product. This ain't that. You cannot mock up certain things in my stuff. I will put whatever you can mock up and take on my link tree. Like I said, hey, I got lots of free stuff. It says free 99. Other stuff says pay. If a corporation can pay me for my time and knowledge, then so can you. And what I give away out for inspiration, because that is the muse that I am, is that's what I'll do. And we need to bring back muses. The muses are dying in this world. I did a uncut edit that I've got no watches on of Grace Jones. She's a true muse. Muses inspire directly and indirectly. That's my motto on my LinkedIn. That's my motto of my life. It helps me smile. Back to what ChatGPT gave me. And I just did a copy paste to my Google Doc because I want to get back to ChatGPT. I used the free version, so it's like, oh, you've reached your maximum space, because I told it to be like, look, you are the utmost stellar supercalifragilisticexpialidocious type of content creator. You got to give it its tone, it's put it in its frame of mind. Money, money, money. But look, that's what gives me joy. But this is what it gave me. And I was like, ooh, I like these things. This is the bottom of it. Yeah. 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 It gave me a lot. And it premium positioning for my course. I was like, ooh, um, I want to, what do I call it? I like creator click, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And it's like, do these resonate? I'm like, yeah. Number 3, I like number 3. I like number 9. I want to mash it together, because I've been talking to it, so it puts it together. It took my idea and it put it on paper for me. It helped take what could have been days on end, um, and did that nonsense in like 20 minutes for me. And now I'm able to record about it and be a part of the content creator economy. And that's what I'm trying to get back into for you, right? Get out there for you. Just do it. Doesn't matter where you're at. Just do it. Okay? Just do it. It's one of my favorite sayings. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be putting together my video. This is the end of day for me. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to need a video, but these modules, I like micro learnings. And the reason why, this is some back pocket knowledge. Tell it to focus on micro learnings. People want things short, and a micro learning will allow the chat GPT, I like to call it the chat GPT, like that's what we call it, the chatty bot, to, oh, it'll just bring the time frame down for you to work, really. And micro learnings is kind of like where we're at. And if you want to move this to an app eventually, micro learnings is where it's at. Again, like 20, almost 30 years in the training industry, seeing where we're going professionally with that, micro learnings. A lot of companies have applications, internal apps for their employees so that they can stay abreast, of things that are changing and coming. And people like to have on-demand learning. So again, micro learning with on-demand learning is pretty much where the world is at. It's just that now the world allows us to offer that to everybody. And this is my end of day vlog. So yeah, like I said, we have 178 hours, and I know I rambled, right? But today I worked. I had to take the kiddo back to college, and now I got to get myself packed up so I can head back to my post, because that's where I'm basically located out of 50% of the time. So I've met my Indiana obligation, so now I got to head back to Vancouver, Washington, and In the midst of doing that, in my 178 hours in a week, I got time for this. So you can't say you don't got time. You can't say you don't got time. You just got to maximize your time how you want to. And utilizing these platforms, these applications will allow you to do it. So eventually this will become B-roll, back roll, what have you roll. But for right now, this is how I am rolling. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you. And again, my name is Shay. I am on your socials. Thanks for watching. Keep on liking. And as always, I appreciate you.